the courtroom.
Well, in another courtroom, there was a hearing for Charles Andy Williams today. He's 40 years old now, but when he was a teenager, you'll recall he shot and killed two classmates at Santana High School. That was in 2001.
So Williams is serving a sentence of 50 years to life. But earlier this year, a judge said he could be resentenced, but the DA then appealed. NBC 7's Jackie Crea is live at the juvenile court there in Kearney Mesa with the latest on this. Jackie.
So today was purely administrative. No big decisions made. It was just to put another date on the books, another hearing, a status hearing, really. Everything is on hold because it's up to a judge right now in an appeals court to determine if Williams' sentence should make it back here to juvenile court. And if it does, he is likely to get out of prison sooner than later. Here's how we got here. Williams was technically sentenced to serve 50 years to life in prison after killing two teenage boys and injuring 13 others. Now, he's made several attempts and petitions to challenge his sentence. And back in 2022, an appeals court decision was ruled in his favor, granting a resentencing process to include juvenile offenders like Williams who are serving the equivalent of life in prison without parole. Williams was under 18 at the time of the 2001 Santana High School shooting, and he had served at least 15 years of his life sentence. So a judge's ruling essentially sent the case back to juvenile court, where, again, he's not expected to be sentenced to more time and would be released from prison. But the DA is appealing that decision. Just 2 years ago, they argue Williams was denied parole because the state parole board said he was still a public safety risk. We spoke to the attorneys on both sides of this today.
The appellate court decision needs to be made in this case. We're arguing that he was erroneously granted relief. If the appellate court agrees with us, then he would be released based on an order that should never have happened.
He's expressed numerous times in words how incredibly sorry he is, how he feels he deserves nothing. This is not about him feeling entitled to anything, including his freedom. It's about the rest of us, advocates, believing that no juvenile's life should be thrown away because of something they did as a very young man.
So it's complicated, but essentially there's really only one other case like this in LA and the whole state of California. It's up to a judge again to decide if Williams' sentence is subject to newer laws, and that could ultimately lead to his release. Their next court date is scheduled for December 14th. We're live in Kearney Mesa. Jackie Crea, NBC 7.
Thank you, Jackie.